What a performance in Provo. The No. 12 BYU Cougars just put on an absolute clinic, dismantling TCU with a dominant 44-13 victory, and the star of the show, you guessed it, freshman phenom Bear Bachmeier. This kid is something special, folks. Bachmeier was on fire from the get-go, throwing for 296 yards and a touchdown, and adding another 59 yards and a score with his legs. He was carving up the TCU defense all night, racking up 239 passing yards in the first half alone, with Ty Skim. He's now had 7 games this season with both a passing and a rushing touchdown. You have to go all the way back to 1966 to find a BYU player who has done that. The legendary Virgil Carter. Coach Kalani Saitak said it best. It was just good to let Bear throw the ball. And throw it he did. But this wasn't just the Bachmeier show. The entire offense was firing on all cylinders. They scored on their first 7 drives and didn't have to punt until the fourth quarter. Parker Kingston was a reliable target, grabbing 5 catches for 80 yards. And on the ground, LJ Martin was a workhorse, churning out 88 tough yards and a touchdown. It was a complete team effort. Tight end Carson Ryan summed it up perfectly, saying everyone contributed today, the pass game, the run game. We were firing on all cylinders. The game started with a bang. BYU marched 91 yards down the field on their opening drive, capped off by an 11-yard jet sweep touchdown from Parker Kingston. Then, in the second quarter, the floodgates opened. Bachmeier took it himself for a 17-yard rushing score, and then he hit Carson Ryan for a spectacular 43-yard touchdown. Ka-ching. Who's like that? It was 24-3, and BYU never looked back. On the other side of the ball, it was a rough night for TCU. Quarterback Josh Hoover was held to a season-low 183 yards and threw 2 costly interceptions. Their offense just couldn't find a rhythm, going a dismal 1 for 10 on third downs. The Horned Frogs coach, Sonny Dykes, admitted that BYU got them on their heels early, and they just couldn't recover. The BYU defense sealed the deal in the fourth quarter, turning TCU turnovers into points. First, Falitao Satuala picked off a pass, setting up a tough 1-yard touchdown run by LJ Martin on 4th down. And then came the exclamation point. Tanner Wall jumped a route, intercepted Hoover's second pass, and took it 68 yards to the house for a pick. It was Wall's first ever pick six, and he even joked he got a little boost at the end from a defender pushing him over the goal line. What really stands out is how clean BYU played. They had a season-low 2 penalties. They protected the football. This allowed them to control the clock for over 36 minutes, and just wear TCU down. It was a methodical and efficient performance that finally snapped a 5-game losing streak against the Horned Frogs. With this huge win, BYU improves 2-9-1 on TCU. Up next, they'll travel to take on Cincinnati. TCU, now 6-4, will look to bounce back against Houston. What a statement win for the Cougars. What did you think of Bachmeier's incredible performance? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching. And if you love college football content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time.